Right. Motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. New logo, new things. Don't forget to come and check us out at motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. Go to our featured products. Yes, check out our $20 one click called A Valentine to My Body. Make sure you get yourself a copy of that book. And of course, to continue to support us, go to shop.spreadshirt.com/MSM gear. New things, new logo, new things to come through and support. Motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. I am Kai Storm. This is season 3. Be in the building, G.
What's up with your fine ass?
What's up, honey?
How you doing? Hey, I'm good. I feel good. How are you?
Oh, we look like, wait a minute. What is this? Is that a robe? Because that looking cute right there. We looking spa-ish. What is this?
Thank you. No, it's just my little coat because it's cold as fuck out here.
Oh, shit, really? Oh,
yeah. Damn. And I'm just getting over a little cold. Oh, there's still something called the code, and not everything is COVID. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still can have a cold without feeling like they're gonna end the world.
Because you know the people, they get nervous, very, very nervous. Oh. Coughing and shit, and you just looking around like, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I went to the movies the other day. And I had a little cough, you know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers just
made it very clear. You can go to the movies. You know, in New York, they asking for vaccination cards even at McDonald's. Ooh. Did you hear what I said? McFucking-Donald's, okay?
Bitch, what?
Talk about, would you like to sit and eat your food? The fast food fuckery you just paid for? Oh no, we must see a vaccination card in order for you to sit.
Since we care about our health and all of that, because McDonald's care about their health and all of that.
Yeah, McDonald's.
They need to. Oh my. Well, again, this is such a huge money move, Queen. Hi, son. It's a huge money move. It's just. It's insane the way that this is going, but. Shout out to all the parents right now making it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? It's imagine being so stressed out in life and then having some motherfuckers to care about or to be concerned over. You know what I mean? Parenting comes in a lot of forms. Some grandparents are, the main breadwinners. It doesn't matter, aunties, uncles, whatever. But if you in that role, shout out to you, hats off to you and to ourselves, because there's a lot of shit going on.
Girl, let me tell you something. The just living this new C19 life, with the vacations. We're gonna say vacations because that's what we not, you know what I'm saying? That the vacations that they trying to promote because they want everybody to join the Tuskegee. That's right here, living this life. And then having to explain it to your young ones is beyond repair. And the fact is that the people that did join the experimentation, literally, you know what I'm saying, they are the ones that are really, really upset with the ones that don't want to. Like the fact that we are making our own choices and standing by our ground in our choice not to be part of the experiment is really like, it's upsetting to some people. It's really upsetting to the point where they get on their social media platforms and they talk hella crazy, and you just looking at them like, but bitch, my choice is my choice. What up?
And that's it. I think of it as, for lack of a better example of like religion. It's fine that you want to do it, but don't be over here trying to stick it down my throat. And have the respect that I have for you, because I'm not looking at anyone any type of way that gets it, because as I said before, they're trying to do what they feel is best for them, as I'm trying to do what's best for me. And you the same, my queen. So it's like, I would never, ever, if anyone wants to come at me sideways for not getting vaccinated, you can just go and fuck yourself, baby. Because at the end of the day, ain't gonna make a motherfucker feel bad over here for not doing what I think I should do.
And no one is making, and no one cares. I mean, there are no fucks for you joining the experiment. I repeat, we, the people that stand firm in not the experiment, don't give a fuck that you joined the experiment. Like, that's your business. That's what you wanted to do with your life. If that's, if you felt forced and you went with the force, then it is what it is. Everybody is allowed their own fucking choice. And Absolutely. When it comes to the children, that is a choice of the parent or guardian of that child. Because I bring that up because my middle child came to me and was telling me that she has a homework assignment, which also goes with the latest news story, is that California wants to be the first state to mandate the children that come to school to be vaccinated. And they're planning to start that by school year 2022-2023. And baby, you had better check with these people, parents and legal guardians. You better not just be running around needling little kids without people's permissions, because it won't be nice. It won't be nice.
This is ridiculous, yo. Girl, I have some things to get off of my chest. I got time today, man.
We got time today. Let's get it.
Yes, we do. So it's like, where do I even start? First of all, I just want to say thank you to all that have been supporting our merch. Shout out to Queen Kai and Podcast Cover for creating an amazing new logo for us. Go ahead and cop your merch. We certainly put in an order for ourselves. Definitely. So we're not asking you to do anything we wouldn't do ourselves. Our shits fly. You will like it, and you'll be supporting our podcast at the same time. Indeed. Secondly, this third season is such a blessing. One of my favorite numbers is 3. I like threesomes too. Go figure. Oh. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you have any amazing ideas that you would like to present to the table, please let us know. The worst we could say is no, and your life would move on. And then we also talked about having a weed man on the show. So if you're a male or someone who identifies as being male, want to be on our show as a weed man, talk about your experience with herb, your preferences, and maybe your expertise. If you do consider yourself an expert, we need some of that shit.
And your experiences, because I mean, buying weed in your hood is definitely different than buying weed in my hood, and we'd like to talk about that.
Okay, indeed. So now that we've got some little business out the way, here comes the juicy shit. So I very recently, one of my partners found a video of me having wild monkey sex with another individual. Whoa. Now, girl. So this is what I really want to talk about this, because there's so many layers and I feel different types of ways about it. First of all, I've never really liked to videotape myself, you know, that. And then if your partner, if you had any experience with me sexually, you know, you probably realize that I'm not one to just do that. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
So I did have some body issues at some point where I was very uncomfortable being in my own skin. And I only say that because there has to be some of my sisters out there that might feel the same way, but you're tripping. Because just like my sister Kai said, you got to love all of it. There ain't no reason why you shouldn't love yourself, period. And if you don't like something, just change it, bitch. Just fucking do something about it. Don't be crying about it. So I just say that, you know, I say that to say that me choosing to allow to be videotaped was an expression for myself to be like, hey, bitch, that's what it is. Enjoy it, embrace it. And I definitely did. I actually enjoyed looking at that video. However, what I felt, for one thing, I've been guilty of looking through people's phones. Yes.
Okay.
Do I do that on the regular? Nah. But it's like, what if you don't want to get your feelings hurt? Don't look through somebody's phone, for one thing. Right. Like, especially if there's like, you know what I'm saying? There's some things that I wish I had done differently. But at the end of the day, there's almost this sense of like relief that it was found. And I was like, shit, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Because I felt like, I always kind of felt with this polyamorous game that I'm certainly polyamorous. That's for damn sure. But I feel like I've been in monogamous relationship after monogamish relationship.
Right.
You feel me? And then it's like, I call myself on it because I don't like to be wishy-washy. But it's like, I feel like in some ways my sex life has been wishy-washy because whatever, you know, whether I was lying, omitting, any truth, because I thought anything other than the truth will set us free.
Right.
But anyway, if you have had any experiences where someone has gone through your phone and it just seemed to like fuck everything up, or, you know, if you handled it really well, or if you have anything to share, because I was trying to put myself on the other foot, right? And I'm like, well, if I were to see it, then fuck, I don't think I would be tripping off of it. I honestly don't. Why? Because I've seen this individual in other recordings. You know what I'm saying? I saw the same thing or similar. No, not the same thing, girl. But like, I've seen nudes up in this motherfucker's phone too. You know what I'm saying? I'd like for somebody to tell me if they don't have any kind of nudes in their phone. Please tell me that. Well, anyways, this long-winded explanation is just my real ass experience, what happened to me. And then I really hurt somebody's feelings, and I really didn't think that it would. So I had to like dive deep into myself, like, what is it about me that's not getting it, or that's not handling this responsibly? Because people's feelings are people's feelings. But check this out. Here's some juice for you. So kind of like, I wouldn't say even the playing field.
Please.
But check this out. Here's some juice for you. So kind of like, I wouldn't say even the playing field, but to kind of show my partner like, hey, you know, you can get it on too. I arranged for somebody to fuck him and I watched. I didn't even participate. Well, I did a little bit. I did a little grabby, but I didn't get fucked because I was like, okay, this is for you. Since you see me getting wild monkey sexed out, I'm going to watch you get wild monkey sexed out. And I'll tell you what, Queen, I loved myself for that. For one thing, I realized that I'm not a possessive person. I don't think that people belong to other people. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do understand that innately, some of us may have this feeling of being possessed, right? Or belonging to something. I get it. I too feel that in other aspects. But the way that I like to demonstrate that sort of thing and the whole like sadistic side of me, the masochistic side of me, is in the bedroom with a trusted partner.
Mm-hmm.
So although I'm not going to have some motherfucker beating on me, I might want to get slapped and I might want my hair pulled ferociously while you're fucking the shit out of me. Yes. You feel me?
Well, that is a mouthful of tea. I mean, my tongue got burnt and everything, but
Queen, we ain't fucking around on this third season, baby.
Yes, this new season is coming in hot and steamy. And my response / reaction to that is this. First and foremost, because we grown, we most certainly gotta acknowledge where we had conversations with people and where we didn't have conversations with people. I'm saying that to say this. Like, you live a certain life, you run your pussy a certain way. So if you're in a relationship with a dude or a female, and you have to put them from Jump Street. You got to put them under understanding that this is how you run your pussy. This is how you run your life. This is how you run your love. This is how you run relationships, period. Because I feel like this. Whether, you know what I'm saying, if somebody come to me, if I'm in a relationship with a dude and he came to me from jump and told me he was the kind of person that had different partners and would still love me, take care of me, be with me, do what I need, but he would need to have other partners, that moment would give me an opportunity to say, okay, I'm gonna fuck with you. And you know what I'm saying? And consequences and repercussions, whatever happens. Or, you know what? I can't do that. And thanks for letting me know. And I holler. You feel me? So
right.
Given that, so that right there is absolutely important for me. I feel like that's important in a polyamorous relationship. You must have partners that understand situations. Now, once you have those kind of partners, they ain't gonna do nothing like look in your phone, check videos, and get in their feelings, because it was an understanding from Jump Street. Like, we have an understanding. You know, I fuck other people. So the bottom line is, you checking my phone to see video of me fucking other people. That's really what is you checking for? Like, is you paying for the phone? What's up with the data plan? Like, you know about the data plan? You know how I get paid? I'm trying to understand what you in there looking for. And I have said this in a previous episode, like, based on the activity of your own phone, you gotta say to yourself, the kind of activity that happens on your phone could also be happening on your partner's phone, aka they could be getting text messages from somebody that missed the dick or missed the pussy, whatever the situation is, and just want to holler, or they just getting a DM from somebody that think they're single, and then you hit them and say, no, I'm not single, or whatever, however you do it. You know what I'm saying? Either fucking way, the same kind of interactions that could be happening on your phone is the same kind of interactions that could be happening on your partner's phone. And if that's the kind of shit that's going to piss you off, don't go in there, go looking for that bullshit. Like, that ain't none of your business. Unless you about to pay for the phone, pay for the service for the phone for like the next 3 years, like, nothing in that motherfucking phone is your business. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you hear about, you know, people in relationships having the same plan, and where you get a list of who they texting and who they calling. Like, bruh, in this day and age, you gotta understand that whatever the fuck is happening on your phone, and you might not be cheating or doing nothing. You might be a complete monogamous relationship where it's just you and that person, and that's all you think about that person. But yet your ex or somebody new, whatever, click the like on a picture and then hit that DM and be like, hey, what's good? And it's, you know what I'm saying? And it's up to you to say, yeah, yeah, we can have a little side thing, or not, we can't have side shit. You know what I'm saying? But everything in those type of relationships has to be established. It has to be honest. And in that honesty, you're not checking nobody's phone. And even and whether because like I said, me and my king, I'm not checking his phone. We even made a joke. I told you one time, he made a joke one time about us switching phones. I was like, nigga, nah. We can't switch no goddamn phones. Nah, nigga, nah. Cause no. Because again, I don't want you to fault me because somebody hit me up and say I'm cute. And it's like, I'm not even talking to this nigga. Like, who are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, but I also got to applaud you though for coming up with the plan of just, okay, you mad that I was getting royally fucked? Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and hand you some pussy. It kind of gives you the upper hand in the relationship that you dead ass found pussy, gave it to him, and was like, here, see what I can do for you. You see what I can do for you. All right. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's a real power move. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like
it. Sorry. Girl, I'm so sorry.
As we choke on the weed.
I keep getting disrupted over here. But yeah, I remember you saying that. Hello, can you hear me?
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh shoot. Let me turn this up.
I can definitely hear you. Wait, now I can't hear you.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, cool.
I don't know the bug, but I keep getting calls. I'm sorry. And it's not, and it just like, it's like there, you know what I mean?
Right. I think you probably got to do some shit like, because I don't know if your phone got a feature where it says do not disturb, like you just hit that do not disturb.
That's what I should have done. But you know what? I'm going to confess that I could have handled that better. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for just 1 second. Please, Queen.
Oh, hell yeah.
I could have definitely handled that better, though.
Oh, hell yeah. You know what I mean? It's all about, you know, like I said, I think with honest conversations, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can make a decision. You can make a mental decision. And then if like you go down the line and decide to change your mind, that's a whole discussion that you could jump in and say, look here, we discussed this in the beginning. I told you what the fuck it is, and you said you was down. So now that you changing your mind, you need to, you know what I mean? Like you need to reevaluate, because I already established from the beginning what it was with me, and you co-signed the shit by being with me. So, you know what I mean? But the whole thing of looking in people's phone, like nowadays, you can't look in people's phone. You can't even bought like on some real shit, social media, even with social media, just hitting like on some real shit. Like I done seen situations online where a motherfucker hit like and it just becomes a whole fucking argument because you hit like on a pic of somebody. Like, come on. A conversation can just fix all that fuck shit. Word. That ass. Ooh, okay. We going to enter again. All right. Yeah.
Thank you very much. No, I hope that worked. But you know, okay, so this is what Rue could have done better in that situation. I'm gonna call myself on my bullshit because I don't want to put myself out there like I don't ever do shit wrong or I don't lie, because I do. I be lying sometimes, but I don't. It's not the intention to hurt, but that's you. Unfortunately, that's what happens, right? Mm-hmm. So what Rue did wrong was I had gone through this said individual's phone before. I mean, previous to that, like days before. But on some real shit, I was just confirming, just a feeling, you know what I'm saying? Because I just felt, and what I had seen, I had told this individual, I said, you know what, straight up, I'm really happy that somebody's digging you that much. Cause it's more than just, I could tell that it was more than just physical attraction. Like there was establishing, you know what I'm saying? But that was growing for me, because before it would have got me hot, tight, you know what I'm saying? I would have been so tight in my feelings, ready to fuck shit up. But instead it was like, no, you know what? And plus, this is what I'm telling myself in my head. Okay, Rue, there's no reason to trip, because you know that you're doing your fair share. You know what I'm saying? In fact, you fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's what I told myself. So it's like, that's why I say that I'm in a monogamish situation, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still doing certain things, you know what I'm saying? That's why I guess I'm being so open with my shit right now, because I just want people to know that you're not going to know all the answers to everything at every fucking time. Like there is a process. Like, I'm very sexually liberated. Yes. I tend to be pretty honest generally. But even I, as open as I am, still deal with shit, and I'm still trying to figure out feelings, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to communicate and to be transparent with those that really fuck with me.
Word.
But yeah, I mean, that rant, I just needed to, throw some tea out there.
Girl, shit. I mean, that's some hot ass tea right there. Cause like I said, it to me, that's a power move. You know what I'm saying? The fact is that you were you know what I'm saying, that you were able to calm the storm by saying, here's some pussy, take this, shut the fuck up.
It was some good pussy
too. And now we both even, ain't we? We both even, right?
And that's the thing. Like, I wasn't even looking at it like that. It was kind of like, here's some grace, here's some excitement, and you're welcome, by the way. I'm not such a bad motherfucker at all, really. I don't think so.
Right.
So it's like, things could be a lot worse, is what that message was. And honestly, it was the hottest shit. It was the hottest shit that I had seen in a while. There's nothing like watching two motherfuckers just fuck in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's amazing. I got off on watching it because I am a voyeur. And the restraint that I had to put on myself to not bust the nut for myself was invigorating. I love to self-master, and I love to, masturbate or self-master, you know what I'm saying? I just love everything about unfiltered, unadulterated, pure fucking.
Now, see, the next question to follow up that story is, what happened afterwards? What was the conversation afterwards? Because, I mean, of course, we don't need details, but we just like, because there had to been a conversation afterwards where we say, okay, so what we doing now? What you want to do now? How we moving forward?
Well, at first it was the same. It was still kind of cold emotionally, because I think it wasn't necessarily me fucking another, it's the way that it happened, and it's the actual person that it happened with. So I'm gonna bring it all out. So I met this individual in New York when I was there last year.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And this individual flew out here. You know what I'm saying? This individual is a grown-ass man. It's a big, vast world. People be places. But hey, motherfuckers here in Seattle, hell yeah, I'm going to see you. And hell yeah, we probably gonna fuck. So we did. He pulled out his camera. I did not stop him, and I have before. Believe me, I don't I don't usually like that, but yeah, it was a freeing moment for me, if you will. It was just a freeing where I can't even describe what it did for myself. And it could have been anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, no offense, but it could have been anybody. It was an experience that Rue had lived.
So the main source of I say tension is because of who it was and the level of sexual pleasure that was being displayed that obviously this person had never seen before between you and them. So they were like, oh what kind of fuckery?
Yeah. It was those onion layers to it. Ooh. So like, I understand why this individual, you know what? I wasn't honest at all. I wasn't honest about my whereabouts that day. Why the fuck would I be? But that's my thing. It's like, it's my business though. As open as I am, I'm not going to be telling my person or persons like, hey, it's about that time. I'm going to go get it. And sometimes this is not planned.
See, that's the thing though, Rue, because real talk, you might need to, like going forward, you might dead ass need to. Like, I'm okay, maybe not with this. I don't know how, with this particular individual is working out, because I mean, I feel like this particular individual has deep feelings. Therefore, you know what I'm saying? So certain things this person can't get over. I that's how I see it, how I'm seeing it. But going forward, you might dead ass have to, in order to not have this stupid ass conversation, because at some point the shit get dumb. Like, nigga, you already know. And I know that you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like I saw on fucking Instagram earlier today. You doing you, I'm doing me, we Doritos. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both doing each other, and it's all good. So, you know what I'm saying? All this extra, you trying to throw feelings into it. It's like, it's making us have conversations that you already know the answers to. Like, you already know what the response, you already know what the result is. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, you either gotta love me or leave me alone. Like, what the fuck? Because it is what it is. I done showed you. You know what I mean? I done showed you. I done laid out the blueprint. I'm not diverting from what.
And I brought meat to the altar. And I brought meat for the sacrifice. I have. And this is the thing. What I told this person was, my family truly means everything to me. And I'm talking about the family that I built for myself. I'm not talking about the family I was born into, to be quite honest with you, because I feel like even though someone's blood, they might not have your best interests in mind. And if you don't, baby, I don't care who you are, because the world is a vast place, as small as it is, right? So I just feel like this feeling of empowerment that I feel inside myself is some real shit. And it's what you and I possess, and we're trying to share with our sisters that already have it in them, really. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, anyways, like I said, my family's everything to me. My family. And so my family dynamic, my carnal, natural ways have nothing to do with me rearing my children, and nothing to do with me getting some money. You feel me? So I think that's the biggest lesson of anything that I wanted to teach myself and share with this person, because I truly do love this person. It's not like, oh shit, you just tripping, and I'm like, no, I do for this person that I would never do for anybody else.
Word.
Real shit. But this person gets a lot of grace because of who he is to me. And it's crazy because, I don't know, anyways. But on the same note, my queen, I do appreciate you for not judging me, because you know the innards of a lot of my shit. So thank you for not judging me, and thank you for just riding with me and just you know, just knowing that I got figured out.
Girl, this is, you already know this right here is a no motherfucking judgment zone. Plain and simple. We built this shit to be a no judgment zone. And the name of the game is, you know what I'm saying? This needs to be a comfortable space. So of course, I'm not judging you, nor would you judge me for any, you know what I'm saying, any decisions I've made, period. You know what I mean? It's all about what, you know what I'm saying, what we are, who we are, and everything that we do when it comes to this platform is us just bringing our genuine self to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, you know what I mean? Ain't no judgment. And the fact is, us being able to share information about each other and talk about shit is also going to help other people that are listening to our podcast that are going through situations like this. And the fact is, in this day and age, I feel like if everything was on the honest tip, it would be, you know what I'm saying, the shit would flow better. But of course, not everybody can be honest, and not everybody can take honesty. But at the same time, you gotta say to yourself, you gotta put that on the table when it comes to certain situations. And it might not work out with this current person because of the deep feelings, and they might have a set, you know, thing in their head that one day they're going to change you, or one day they're going, you going, you know, they're going to get you, you know, just you for you. And it's, and they're not accepting what it is for what it is. So it's like, you know, past might have to, you know, separate and shit, but going forward, and you establishing a level of, this is what it is, this is how I'm gonna live my life, and you gotta either take it or leave it. When, you know what I'm saying, when they finally do make the realization, the main thing they're gonna say to themselves is, okay, well, at least she was showing me from the beginning. It wasn't no lie, wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no extra shit, you know what I'm saying. She might have been doing some extra, you know, lying to protect my feelings and shit, but at the same time, you know, she showed me what it was from the beginning. It was just up to me to either take it or fucking leave it. Straight up, you know.
Man, I feel it. It's crazy, yo.
You know, but
because I know how that feels, except, to be honest, it's been years since I felt that way. You know what I mean?
And that takes growth, and that's all part of your growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like all of us start up, you know, knowing nothing, and then we experience shit and start learning something. So, you know what I mean? You getting to this level in yourself, it is part of your growth. You got there through growth.
Man, motherfuckers just have big hearts. So this is what I learned too from this situation, is that I'm a very understanding person, like overly understanding. So that same understanding that I have for other people, I have to have it for myself.
Word.
I have to understand myself first, because I do think that's empowerment, and that's true compassion for yourself. Like, you can't be treating all these motherfuckers nice and treating yourself like shit. I think that's fake.
Exactly.
And once I realized that I'm doing that, like, I'm not taking care of myself, I'm not really taking showers, my hair's kind of ratty, because a bitch, like, I'll go anywhere looking anyway, I don't care, and I will act like I own it. But is that showing love for myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to be dirty? You feel me? And it's just like, I think that's my own mental health. I need to check myself to where it's like, don't be trying to be a motherfucking hero in these streets, bitch. You need to wash your ass first.
Man, listen, the main parts of self-care, self-worth, self-check, you know, self-esteem, all of that is, it is just, you know what I'm saying, doing everything you need for you. Like, You know what I mean? Yes, in these COVID streets, it's probably, you know what I'm saying, all you probably do all day is maybe run to the store or run to Walmart and shit like that. But fuck it. Dress all the way the fuck out. Like, fuck it. Dress down.
For yourself,
makeup down. Do all the things that make you feel fucking fabulous. So when you're walking down the street, it's like, well, bitch, you just going to the store. Yes, bitch, and I gotta be fabulous when I go to the motherfucking store. Damn right. Damn right. I gotta have the checker bitch looking at me like, oh, I like everything you got on. Yes, bitch, you do.
By the way, I definitely love what you got on. I love the pink on you.
Oh man, thank you. Shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was bugging out when you said it was cold, because I'm like, shit, we still got 70-degree weather up in this motherfucker. I mean, it'd be chilly in the morning times, but Lord, we got some 70-degree weather going on and shit. And Lord,
that's perfect.
I'm telling you, and between the main thing that's going on in my situation right now is getting calls from the school teacher. Yes.
Why?
Baby. What? I'm gonna tell you a weed story that has involvement with getting called from the school teacher.
Okay.
So, okay. Today is October 7th. We're gonna just fucking put the date in there, October fucking 7th, even though y'all probably won't see this shit till January, October motherfucking 7th. And New York City started and let the kids go into school with September 13th. Between September 13th and October 7th, I have received several calls and actually had several conversations about behavior with my 6-year-old and the 12-year-old. Apparently the 6-year-old done aggravated the lunch lady, because the lunch lady got everybody facing a certain way for, you know, C19 reasons. And this chick said, I'm bored looking at what you telling me to look at. I want to look over here. So I'm gonna look over here. And it's like, wait a minute. You 6 years old, you don't make your own decisions. And then we got the 12-year-old, apparently something happened in the school, and she put her hand in the art teacher's face and said, just wait a minute. And then another teacher, the teacher was trying to tell her to go somewhere. She told the teacher, I don't listen to adults. And it's just like,
oh Lord, have mercy.
And when I got the second call about this whole I don't listen to adults, I was in the middle of my blunt. So once the phone hung up, I said, let the weed handle it right now, because if I handle it, somebody gonna die. I'm telling you, I'm a killer child, right, motherfucking bitch. Somebody gonna die today. And the fact is, you know what I'm saying, while I'm taking my last L's, because literally the children were in the next room. And I'm getting this call, and I said, no, I'm not going to put my blunt down to go yell and beat kids. No, I'm going to finish my blunt. No,
that's right.
Wait.
That's right.
While I contemplate your death. Wait. Should you die today? Wait. No.
Oh my God.
No, YouTube. No,
okay.
I'm for jail. Wait.
I'm so glad.
Yes,
that you brought this up.
So
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, take this last poll. Okay, and then go in there and let people know that they on punishment for a couple of days, because it's not even been a month yet, and we're getting calls from school teachers and having conversations with the lunch lady. And all the years that when I was in school, because I'm not that old that I don't remember school. All the years I went to school, I never met the goddamn lunch lady. I never knew who the fuck was feeding me, but somehow I ate. You know what I'm saying? I ate, but I never knew who was feeding me. And even when Africa, my oldest 23-year-old, even in her school years, I never met who fed her. But yet, the 6-year-old, I'm walking down the street with the 6-year-old, and the lunch lady pulls me to the side, and she's like, yes, she doesn't listen, and she back talks, and no. And I'm just like looking down at her like, the fucking lunch lady. The fucking lunch lady. Right? Okay.
Well,
and then
okay.
and then
I
the
get it.
other one, you know what I'm saying? She doing all this extra shit. I know because she's in 7th grade now. So she's got a little friend. She's smelling her little top lip and she's trying to impress the friend. So she's being sarcastic to the teacher. I did it. I damn sure cussed out a teacher of 3 when I was younger. But what I said is that I would chill just before they called my mama because my mama was crazy and she was of the people that would show up at the school and box your whole face off in front of your funky friends. Although you can't do that now because they do call CPS if you do that now.
Yeah, they do.
But back in the day, you could have got away with that. And Maritza showed up a couple of times in school to box my whole face off. So when I tried to be impressing of the friends, you know what I'm saying? So yes, I literally had to tell this child, like, look here, little girl, you might not want to let your friends get you fucked the hell up because you don't only got to deal with my crazy ass, you got a whole daddy that likes to pop up like Mary Poppins and slap and fuck you up. So you might not want to, I don't know. You got 2 people on that, you know what I'm saying? Never mind Africa. Africa, you know what I'm saying? She now lives up the block with her boyfriend. So best believe you got 3 whole adults that's gonna look at you and say, you don't listen to who? You don't listen to what? What you mean? Okay.
That's crazy. You know what's so crazy that I see, and I just feel like people's social skills have gone out the window, especially with this whole shit that's going on, right? And so you bring these kids back into these institutions, really, and they are really to conform to kind of like a you do what I say, which I get exactly what you're saying because I grew up in that same culture. But I feel like there is a better way to do things. And I don't think the educational system does have it. Just saying, not saying that the little girls didn't need to be checked because you do have to, you know, respect your elders. Yes. Absolutely. But that's the general. It's more like, what really are these teachers like? What is it more to the story? It's just my question. That's all I want to know. What
as
actually
far as the whole lunch lady thing, I think it you know what I'm saying, because I feel like she was like she now, because we live in these C19 streets, she has these instructions that the children have to sit a certain way in order to be safe. So my child in the, you know, in the independent thinker that she is, she's like, what difference does it make which way the fuck I sit? Like, air is air. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Really, exactly. But at the same time, at 6 years old, you know what I'm saying? I want to encourage her to not, you know, be mouthy with these people, because then when you mouthy with them, they then call me and they got me. I mean, like I said, it wasn't even like we had a phone call. It's like me and her walking down the street after I picked her up from school, and your lunch lady seen me and pulled me to the side. So it's like, no. This is a lie, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've also had conversations with her teacher about her talking back and, you know, being a little sarcastic. And I know that to be true because that's my child. I know exactly who I'm raising. So I know.
No one knows them better than you.
Somebody tell me her behavior is not like I'm saying to myself, oh, she just making it up. Like, nah, this is something that I see her do it with me. So, and I have the more power to check her versus the teacher. So, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But so I get what you're saying, that there's it's a new way of dealing with it, and like I totally agree with that whole sentiment of, chick, it don't matter which way I sit. I gotta take off my mask to eat my food either fucking way. I'm smelling the air. It don't matter. You know what I mean? I'm in a building. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So whatever happens, happens. But at the same time, I want my child to understand, no, you're not allowed to get mouthy with the teacher, bitch. No.
Right. Yeah.
No. Yourself. You're 6. You know what I'm saying? Check yourself. And then with the 12-year-old, it's like, okay, listen, I understand you got friends. I understand you know what I'm saying? Y'all might want to roam, because the whole thing started with her roaming the hall, her talking back to the teacher and this and that. And then they telling me that they had, you know, instances with her before, but they decided not to call me about those instances. So it's like, okay, I'm saying to myself, you being mouthy, you trying to impress the friends, and you thinking because they don't call me right away, you could get away with shit. I hear that. And again, I'm not that old that I don't remember what you were going through. But what you need to do is have the same discipline that I did, which was, I'm gonna get a little bit, I'm gonna push the line a little bit, but as soon as I feel like I'm gonna get in too much trouble, or you about to call somebody, I'm gonna pull it on back. Cause I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? That's the discipline I need her to understand at this age, because I know it's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's going to happen, but don't let it get too far. Don't let your friends get your ass beat.
Girl, and you know better than to get mama involved.
They don't live in this house. They don't live with my crazy. Check it out. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. It is parenting. That is parenting for real.
Parenting for real. And these C19 streets is hard. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you got to deal with this new era, this new life, and explain it to them. And at the same time, you got to make sure that they, you know, they stay disciplined in getting educated and doing what they got to do and being better people. You know what I mean? And you can't let them get away with shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. It's like I said, I get where Anaya was coming from, but at the same time, it's like, no, you are not allowed to backtalk no grown person. Absolutely none. Fuck that. So. You know what I'm saying? But girl, I'm gonna have to get up going because it is 2:05 in the Eastern. And it is time to go pick up the child from school. Hopefully there will be good words from the teacher.
Yes, indeed. Love you so much.
Love you too, honey. And it's always good to get in contact with you and keep up with this content, yo.
Always.
All right.
Motherhood, sex, marijuana,
and the motherfucking building. Yeah.